Trudi is back with some more beauty tips about after the hibernation season. Last time we talked fake tan, but today we are looking at hair removal. Morning, Trudi.
Good morning.
Now, I mean, I don't know why we do it, but most of us tend to do it. Let's not talk about shaving because I think we've covered that one.
How to do that.
Just, yeah,
101.
It's not that hard. Let's talk about other ways of hair removal. First up, waxing.
Right, okay. Waxing is best really on the larger parts of the bodies, legs, bikini line, underarms. Not a fan of waxing the face, and I can tell you a little bit more about that later.
Yeah.
But great, you know, just if you want a quick wax before heading out to the beach, 24 hours before you get to the beach though, but it's great for the larger areas of the body. Should
you be doing it at home or should you go to a salon to get it done?
Oh, I'm a fan of, you know, not DIY. Actually, I'm a fan of calling in a pro for that. If you're going to do a DIY and you're confident, then the strips are best, but really waxing with a professional, you get such a great job. You get to bits that you can't see.
Yeah, bikini line.
And, well, even, you know, around the back of the legs and places like that. And also, it's done so well and so professionally. When you do it at home yourself, sometimes you can actually really compromise your skin while you're waxing.
So is there a bit of waxing etiquette that we need to take care of?
I always say to exfoliate the night before and not to self-tan, because often when you self-tan, you get a little bit of self-tan in the follicle and you can get little brown dots after waxing.
Okay, that wouldn't be cool.
No, that doesn't look good. I always take a Panadol about an hour before I go because it is painful. It does hurt. Yeah, it does. Particularly bikini line. And really just get there on time. You know, make sure you go with someone that you trust and you like.
Yep.
You know,
and uses good quality tools. My waxer always says don't do any hot, sweaty exercise for like 24 hours afterwards either.
Or spa pools. That
is not ideal. Okay, no. So let's move on from the waxing, but then more permanent options for hair removal.
There are a couple of more permanent options, but they do take time. So I'm in favour of laser. That uses heat energy to destroy the hair follicle. IPL, a lot of people do go for IPL, but not everyone can have IPL. So if you can only really be a good candidate if you've got white skin and black hair.
Okay.
But the other thing that we've all forgotten about, and it is brilliant, is electrolysis, which uses an electric current to kill the hair. It takes a bit longer, but it's brilliant.
And they get rid of it permanently?
When you say permanently, I think 80%. Often you do have to have top-ups every year, but it'll get rid of the bulk of the hair.
So the different ones, would you use them on big areas or more the small areas?
Big areas take a lot longer, obviously, but for any facial hair or hair that you know, really is stubborn, then I would go with a laser, definitely.
Okay, let's talk about facial hair, because you mentioned that before. Why wouldn't you wax your face?
Because it encourages hair growth.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
How does that work?
And it's interesting. The hair growth on the face is generally hormonal, and waxing can actually encourage that. And also, I wouldn't pluck, because you might take out one hair, but what you don't know is you're taking out a whole lot of fine little white hairs that encourages hair growth. So really, the best thing for the face is laser or electrolysis.
Okay, so where do people generally need that?
It's usually around the chin area, neck, and it tends to be hormonal. I mean, it's a real problem for a lot of women, but it can be fixed. A lot of women hide away in the bathroom and pluck their face, and they think they can't find a solution, but you can. And going with somebody who knows what they're doing, a reputable laser operator would be.
Do some investigation.
Some investigation.
What is your number one tip then? If you can think of only one thing to leave us with, what's the number one thing for us about hair removal coming into summer?
Don't pluck, like I said before, and really embrace a professional. Go to a professional. Don't, you know, be guided by price, you know, that grab one, get one free type thing. Go with someone who's an operator who knows how to use a laser. Check out the laser, do a bit of Google researching on the laser, and make sure it's the real deal.
Okay, so do a little bit of research.
Research is always
good.
Make
the investment.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. For
You're
more
welcome.
of Trudi's tips, head to her website, beautyeq.co.nz.